What's up, guys? It is the end of week 10 going on to week 11. I didn't exactly document like I have in the past just because the past 2 weeks I've been really focused on recovering and getting back on my feet. And what have I done? I've done exactly that. These past 2 weeks have basically polished up this recovery process, and I'm basically ready for travel. And at this point, it's almost 100% flex all the way up. It's got a little bit of a ways to go, but I know at this point, with all the therapy I've gotten, I can manage on my own. Swelling is still minimal, it happens here and there. And as for compression, I use simply my hiking boot. Every time I have swelling, I put it on and it goes down. Pain in my tendon, I have zero pain. Everything feels fairly normal except for the scar tissue that's surrounding my tendon. My ability to walk is so much better. My limp starting from week 9 up until now has drastically decreased. At this point, I'm able to walk barefoot. Walking with my shoes, I used to have a limp, now I don't. Barefoot, I used to have a limp, now I wouldn't say I don't, but I barely have a limp. I can actually put on sandals if I wanted to and walk around the house or walk outside. As for walking in the street, I still do walk with a cane just to play it safe. I do have a heel insert in my boot just to play it safe and wear for the next month before I'm fully ready to walk normally. I mean, completely normally. It's a beautiful Saturday evening here in Oahu. The sun just went down and I finally set up my hammock for the first time in a long time since my injury. Long story short, things went downhill months ago. My hammock ripped and there was a chain of events that eventually led me to injure myself. So being in this hammock is very symbolic in the fact that I've been through some hell, but I'm ready to start all over again and get back on the road. My last day of therapy is in 2 days, which is actually the last full day I'm in Hawaii, before I continue on to travel and get back to world exploration. Now, I'm not just going out to explore the world on my own because I'm stubborn. I did consult my therapist, he says I'm good to go. I did see my orthopedic this past week, he says I'm good to go. My foot looks great, the scar looks good, there's no infection, no problems whatsoever. I'm on an incredible path to recovery. The recovery from here on out is basically extended to a longer time period. My recovery process is not going to be 2 weeks and 3 weeks, it's gonna be months. What I hope to expect and what I will expect with my own therapy in New Zealand is to continue walking, continue doing my stretches, heel lifts, guided heel lifts with my hands on the table. My leg muscles are strong. I've done insane workouts for the past several weeks. My therapist has given me a tough regimen to recovery. I've been very tired all this time, but it's worth it. As you can see, I've made it to this part to set up my hammock and enjoy this beautiful sunset. As I've mentioned in my other videos, everybody's body is different. Recovery can be different with each person because of the surgery itself, the injury, the extent of the injury, and just simply your recovery process. As for me, I'm extremely happy. I've taken for granted something for so long, and that's to have 2 healthy feet. And 2 healthy feet is something I'm able to say I have again. I could seriously cry. I'm just ready to live a normal life again. I want to thank you for joining me. I hope this information, these videos help you out if you have the same injury, and if you're just watching, just to see how I persevere despite falling down, literally and almost literally, and see how I get back up and get back to doing what I love, and that's traveling. I've got 3 days before I catch a flight to do what I do best, and that is traveling the world. So, as always, thank you for watching, aloha, and as always, please do it for me. Be safe.